Good morning, YouTube. So, another day. Today should be a good day. And just starting the day. So, today got some good things going on, I hope. Like I got power conditioners coming. And power conditioners are for set up here, and I need the conditioners because the setup here we have the stream machine, then I have my game machine, we have a spot for a gaming laptop right here, and then we've got the mixer board. And the mixer board found that there's actually an issue with when you connect two computers together with an analog audio device, meaning like a headphone jack, and instead of another way to transmit audio is digitally, like through fiber or through an HDMI cable, whatever. And when you connect them via an analog connection, you get this buzz, this really loud buzz. So I have power conditioners on the way because they remove the buzz out of the power line. Believe it or not, your neighbor's devices that are plugged into their outlets can affect the noise that you get on your end. And so we're going to isolate that. And then, hopefully, tonight, we can do our first dual stream where both Lisa and I are showing a game at the same time, on the same stream, on the same videos. If that works out, that's going to be cool. Work on it. So today, I'm going to get serious about my YouTube videos. I was just thinking that it's kind of interesting, but my gameplay channel is getting more subscribers some days now than my main commentary channel where you're watching this one. And so I think that I'm going to do a couple things. One is I'm going to work more on gameplay, and I'm going to get some more gameplay out there. And the second is I think that I should start cross promoting. I watched My Harto last night, and she does this thing called My Drunk Kitchen. And she was on a top 10 video yesterday because she made a guest appearance on Mental Floss. And Mental Floss is really a whole bunch of stats about different things, and it's just kind of an interesting little thing. I don't know why they're so popular, because I actually think that they're a little bit boring. But the fact is that she made a guest appearance. The regular guy who hosts the show wasn't there at all, and so it wasn't, it just was, it was cross exposure for her. And so, she just made a guest appearance there, and now she's got all these new people that have been introduced to her. And so I think I want to do some of that with my partners in our network, and maybe some other people that I know as well. Like, I'll do a video like they do for their channel, and they can put it up on theirs, and they can link back to me, and then they can do a video that is like the stuff that I put on my channel, and I'll put it up as a guest appearance for a day, and we can link to each other. Sounds good, huh? And then I also was thinking, okay, so why don't I start referring people over to my other channel from my other channels? And like on the gameplay channel, why don't I just add a little something at the end that really says, hey, you want to see me talking about the games, about how the games are built, the business into the game? Click here, something like that. I think that might be good. And then maybe I can grab some exciting moments of gameplay that I've captured and put that at the end of some of my commentary stuff. Refer people back over to the gameplay channel and see, maybe I can get some cross traffic there, because they are two different audiences, and it would be good to capture some of that and maybe build both channels a little bit further, just in case people are watching and don't realize that I have the other channel. We'll see. It won't hurt anything, that's for sure. Damn, I hate it when that happens. My computer just blue screened. haven't seen that in such a long time. Now it's starting back up again. Man, not a good sign. And I was doing work. I wasn't even playing. It's raining out. That equals taking Matthew to work.
Hi.
Ready for another great day?
Yeah.
Golden Arches?
Mm-hmm.
I really wish it wasn't raining. I have some errands to run later today, and I was really wishing I could take out the bike, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Rain, rain, rain. You know, in Florida, the rainy season is actually in the summer. We get 75% of our rain, and but with this weird weather that everybody's been having in the United States, it's it's pushed a lot of this weather down to us, which is not normal for this time of year. And in fact, it's really not normal that it's 50 degrees here. That's actually quite cold here, and I apologize to all of you if I've offended you, because saying 50 degrees is cold and like wearing a sweatshirt. I know the rest of the country is like 0, 5, maybe 10. Yeah, I feel for you guys. But enjoy the snow. So, our neighbors here, they were just crossing the street. They don't care about anybody. They couldn't matter. You know, nobody matters. These birds, they rule the world down here because they just don't care what anybody does. And in fact, I've seen them outside of the freeway and everything, just right next to the edge of the freeway, you know, just chilling, hanging out, looking for grubs. Okay, so we do this monthly giveaway on our store. And we give away things like the ships. By the way, here's one up here. Here's another one. There's another one. Those are the kind of things that we give away on that. Some shirts, some other stuff. So we allow everybody to have one free entry, and then you get another entry if you make a purchase. So basically, somebody who buys stuff often might have a few more entries, but everybody gets a free one. And saw this today. This was a shock. Look at this. 500 entries? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Good luck, buddy. 500 entries. Wow. So fixed that. Yeah, we'll have to make sure that that anybody that got that many entries, that we reduce that to just 1. Won't kick you out, but that's being reduced to 1. Yep. My neighbors are calling. I hear them. Let's see. Where are they? They're gonna make some noise. Where are they? I don't see them. They're not out here.
Oh,
I heard them.
Just flying over.
Yeah, maybe they were just flying over. Let's go look. I really want you guys to hear them because they sound pretty incredible. Hello? Were you calling for us? Do you want something to eat? Can you guys bark for it? Chirp? Will you speak? Uh-oh. Nope. Cat, stay in. You'll be eaten alive. Cats should not go out. Yeah. So, here. Do you want to take a look at this? Look at this. See? Will you try and eat it? Oh, but that didn't work. Here. What is it? This is a camera. Does it taste good? Oh! Woo. Okay, how about some bread instead? Would you like some bread? Here you go. Yeah, there you go. And would you like a piece? Here, no, I'll share with you. Here, I'll give you a piece. No, it's okay. Oh, now your buddy's taking it. What are you gonna do about that? I don't know that he wants to share. Here, come and get it. You can have it. Will you chirp for me? Okay, anyway. Yeah, so here we go. Here, I'll give you the other pieces of bread. And Let's see here. You can come down and get it. Okay, so these are my neighbors, and they do like some bread, and they're a lot of fun to talk to. They like hanging around. Oh, I'm just gonna get my camera. Thanks, guys. It's been fun. Oh, hey, you got a piece of bread stuck in your neck? His neck's a little bit big right there. Anyway, that was fun. My neighbors. Next time I hear them, I gotta get the audio. They are so loud. It's really incredible. A lot of fun. So we'll see how this works. Put the camera up in the dash. I don't know. We'll see. Head it out. Get a haircut. Actually, get it all cut off. And you know, just barbershop. Man. Okay, let's go. Woo! Next stop, a little hair removal at the barbershop. And I hope there's not a line. I forgot my phone. So I'm gonna be like sitting there bored. Okay, another fine job by Mickey.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, and I can tell that nobody likes having the haircut by you because there's obviously nobody in here. Nobody's interested, huh?
No, just the
Great job. Thank you again.
Appreciate it.
Yep. And everybody, check out that video that we did together.
Barbershop, yeah.
Yeah. Tribute to Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Yep.
We'll start soon. I wish.
Oh wait, no, there's not another season. I wish. Take care.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, we're already recording. I hit the button in my pocket. So, I don't have my phone with me, but, you know, I'm going to pick up lunch for the wife. And, getting it right here. Now, normally I'd ask her, but I'm just going to take a chance that she hasn't eaten lunch already. Hey, got the food. Just hope that Lisa hasn't eaten lunch yet. Looking forward to getting home, eat lunch with the wife. You know, Jay Leno, Tonight Show, this last night. See if that's on demand. I didn't record it. I should have. Looks like it's a pretty incredible show. And then I'm looking forward to this afternoon because I am going to get back into Dragon's Prophet. Gonna record some gameplay for that. Gonna give away some stuff. We're gonna try some stuff. They have like a gems weekend and everything where you get more gems for your money. And so I'm going to test our codes to see if the codes that we have for Dragon's Prophet Europe, if they have, if they also give this bonus whenever they do these bonus weekends. The camera keeps sliding. I've just got it set on the dash, so it's going to slide a little bit, I guess. And I'll just keep moving it back. So, excited to get back into another game. I've missed doing a lot of gameplay. We've been so busy with the network and everything, and things right now are at a steady pace, and feeling good. Oh, and I'm supposed to, let's see, today's Friday. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do a hangout today with the partners too. Let me think about that. Maybe we'll do one tomorrow. Trying to do a couple hangouts a week with the partners, see what's on their mind, address any concerns that they have, and then those go up on our network channel. We do the hangouts on air so that everybody can see them. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to gameplay today and tomorrow. We're actually starting to work on some of the games that we're supporting, and so we just added a support for Dragon's Prophet in the U.S. Through Station Cache, and we have Dragon's Prophet Europe. I'm really happy about that. So gonna get some more into the game, have a little bit of fun with it. I really enjoy just playing a good game, and then if we can, hopefully the power conditioners come and we can set up, and maybe Lisa and I can do our first dual stream gameplay tonight. We'll see. Might have to be tomorrow. We're planning on tomorrow. If you're watching this, it's like around the time that this airs, we'll be starting. We're doing EverQuest Next, or EverQuest Next Landmark, and so that should be fun. And we're seeing, we got Station Cache in now, so we're seeing, if we can support it and stuff. And a lot of you guys may not know, but a lot of the games that I do, I have some sort of business relationship with them. And there's some games I have fun with, like Hearthstone. I don't have any business relationship with them, and I've done some videos for that, and I just enjoy playing it. And I got another one called RimWorld that I really have enjoyed doing. It's a little survival, 2D survival game, and it's actually been a lot of fun. Lisa's gotten really good at it. We talked about doing some dual stream stuff on that, except I know she's going to kick my ass on it. And so there's a lot of good games that we don't have any business relationship with, and I do those just for fun. But like Dragon's Prophet, Infestation, EVE Online, all those, we have business relationships with them, and it just really helps that I enjoy those games. I also enjoy Guild Wars 2, and we have kind of a business relationship with them, but they have this really strict policy on video monetization and everything, and just don't like that policy. And World of Tanks, of course, the World of Tanks stuff I do, used to have a business relationship with them, don't anymore. We do have open bucks, which can be used to buy gold in World of Tanks, and that's all fine and dandy, except open bucks, we've had a really hard time with redemption. And what I mean by that is that for like World of Tanks, it's a little bit difficult, because you have so many steps that you got to go through in order to actually redeem them, and it makes it so that I just don't know that if it's worth it. We haven't killed it, we still got stock on it and everything, and there's other games that we're trying with it which might be good for it and stuff, but that's when I was hoping it would really light up, because my #1 referrals from YouTube to the store are for World of Tanks. And so I was hoping that we could capture some of that, but that hasn't worked out so well. But we do have them, so if anybody wants them, playing World of Tanks. And I love playing World of Tanks, I really do. And what I can't wait for is World of Battleships. That is the High Seas battle. Oh hell yeah, you better believe I'm gonna be there. Okay, almost home. Okay, moment of truth. Hon, have you had lunch?
Nope.
Awesome.
What'd you get?
Surprise. Come on. So what do you think? Does that look pretty good? Shrimp? I had chicken. Okay. I know this has become like an American culture thing, and you can't do it without sriracha sauce. I'm gonna set that down. So, I don't know if you know this, some little known facts about sriracha sauce is that it's red peppers, that's all it is. They're hand-picked, and then it's machines that do the rest. But and here we go. Okay. But then, after that, did you know that all of the red peppers come from one single farm? And it's a farm in California, and it is, they get them all from the exact same farm. and there's enough peppers that they go through to to actually cover like a third of Manhattan, and then also in the factory, the neighbors around it complain about the smell, and it's actually been shut down once before because of the smell. But the stuff's really good, and it's just a red pepper paste sauce. So, and one company that makes it. It's really interesting how they've ended up being in, America's culture. That everybody says, "Oh, I need this sauce." That's cool. What a great business plan. It's a good thing I started like 30 minutes ago patching Dragon's Prophet. It's still patching. I mean, damn. Big patch. Well, this darn thing is still patching. How long am I supposed to wait? It's literally been, I don't know, 45, 50 minutes that it's been patching. I mean, wow. I realize I haven't played it in a little while, but wow. Okay, well, I finally got tired of waiting on Dragon's Prophet. It's patching in the background. It finally said, play. And then when I hit play, it said, oh, we found another patch. So, switching to Smite. How about that? Bet you haven't seen any Smite stuff out of me in a while. So, here we go. Gonna do some Smite. Okay, I have to say that I haven't played Smite in quite a while. So, I decided that I'm not going to broadcast my first match because who the hell knows what'll happen. I'm probably just going to fumble around and try and figure out what the controls are. But so here we go, getting ready, and gonna do it. Let's do it. Okay, looks like my stuff arrived, and let's open the box and find out. UPS did leave it out of the front door. It is raining. They were very kind though. They put the doormat over the top of it. Little do they know, when it rains hard, that area frickin' floods. Come on. I've asked them over and over and over again to put them in bags because the rains here can be quite bad. Okay, so I got this delivered now, and this is for power conditioning, and it has to do with audio in the audio and video noise. And right here's one of the units. Okay, turn everything back on again. My stream machine back here, it's huge. It's got really big fans in it. It's really humming. And got my other game machine under here. There we go. I think you see the lights kind of flicker whenever I turn it on. I'm pushing the power to the max. So I was really careful when I put them in to separate things so that so that my lights are not attached to the power conditioners. The lights don't have any attachments to anything else, but like my camera here, it does have an attachment because it attaches sometimes directly to the audio, depending on how everything's set up, and then it has an HDMI cable out into one of the computers. And so you got to be careful to make sure that everything is isolated or in an enclosed circuit. So I got these two conditioners on. Hopefully that works. I bought two of them because I didn't want to run all this through one outlet, and there's a lot, and so I didn't want to run that all through one outlet. So okay, I'll finish booting up here, and then we shall see whether or not it works. I hope it does. If it doesn't, I'm going to be very disappointed. Okay, so I got the power conditioners in, and I was really careful to separate lights from computer equipment. And so what I did was, okay, so I've got my machine here, and I hook up my audio here. You can see the little splitter going to the headphones and everything. And then I've got that going into my mixer here. And so the noise is greatly reduced, but I still hear it just a little bit. Now, maybe it's just me being anal about it, and I just, really like pure audio, or, anyway, I'm going to have to get a couple of more noise isolators to try and get this perfect. It's not perfect right now. It is certainly good enough to be able to do what we're trying to do and do this dual stream stuff. But it's not to the point that I'm 100% okay with it. And so I'll get a couple little isolators. It'll be like $10 each. And but then I've got one other item here which I got to figure out, which is I have network connections coming in, coax cable and network cable from outside, which do feed into my system here. It's my internet. And so I got to do a little research to find out whether or not I can get the power noise over those cables, because if I do, I've figured out how to filter those as well. It's a bust on trying to figure out this audio stuff. When I put on my headphones on my local machine, it has a really loud audio buzz. So I have more work to do on this whole isolation thing to figure all this out. So the answer is that really we do audio via HDMI cables, because then it's digital. And we do the output that way. The only problem is that we have to, with our headphones, we have to share the audio from both machines back to our headsets, and it can get confusing if you're in a gun battle or something like that. In things like Hearthstone, it may not be bad, but other games, it could be very detrimental when you use audio for part of how you do stuff. So, oh well. This is part of how you figure this shit out. And so I'm going to have to do more research on this, figure it all out. I'll get it figured out. I'll share the answer with you once I have it figured out, but probably won't be today. Hope you like chicken, because that's what's for dinner. Already got it on the grill. Just put it on the grill, in fact. See? It's still raw. Putting my seasoning on here. Plenty of it, kind of bake it on. Look good, huh? Yeah.
Why are you driving on the grass? Driving.
We're having chicken and rice for dinner. How do you feel about that?
I don't like chicken.
You do?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't like chicken.
Why not?
I do.
You do? You gonna put hot sauce on yours?
Yes.
Yeah?
I don't.
Excellent. My timer, it's telling me chicken's done. Let's check it. I think that's looking pretty good, but gonna cut into it and make sure. Now, for myself, I usually butterfly a couple of pieces, and that's what I've done here. I actually cut them in half. I like my chicken a little bit drier than everybody else does. Everybody else seems like theirs juicy. Not me, but here we go. So, doesn't that look good? Don't you wish you were eating dinner here tonight? Yeah, I bet so. Hey, time for dinner. Catch y'all later. Finished product. Looking good, huh? I probably won't eat all that. I'll probably have some for leftovers. And then we're gonna watch Downton Abbey. I love the show. Go USA! Watching the Olympics. Well, end of the night. Iolo, you ready for bed? I thought that you might like sitting on that blanket down there. Can you tell everybody good night? Yep, good night. Sleep tight. So, it's been a pretty good day. And, I didn't get my audio stuff completely figured out the way I wanted to, but, that's how it goes. And, I strive for this higher bit of excellence. There's, not that I'm in competition with other channels, but there's this kind of this saying that you only need to be 1% better than your competition in order to beat them. Only 1%. And so I do everything I can with a lot of my videos to make it just a little bit better. Anything I can do. And you know, this whole idea of doing some dual streaming stuff and everything, you know, I really want to make that happen. In fact, if you're watching this, we might be streaming right now on the Twitch channel. And, you know, anyway, so it's, you know, just something I'm working on, just to make things as good as possible. And there we have it. Okay, well, that's the evening. I don't have a clock to show you, unless I were to show you like my cell phone, but then it like shows my phone number and stuff, and I don't need any calls. Yeah. So, join us for some gameplay stuff. My gameplay address is in the description, and we'll be doing stuff live on Saturday and trying to get back into more of a regular schedule on that. So we shall see. Anyway, take care, everybody.